All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Meetup. Menko, I'm sorry, I can't even say my own show right. Menko Meetup number 12. 1, 2. We have now met for about 4 months.
We've done a dozen? Wow.
Number 12. Yeah, it's number 12. After a 4-month break, 5-month break. Today we have to this way the new Japanese resident, Ryan. Below him is Robert, and to his left is Mike. Welcome, guys.
Yeah.
Good to be here. Thanks.
Great to be here. Yeah, as always.
Yeah, so Ryan is now in Western Tokyo, so I'm excited. Hopefully I can come visit you sometime.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm looking forward to that. And maybe we can go somewhere. Maybe even I can take you to Japanese or Nakano Broadway.
Yeah.
For the first time. All right. I do have some cards, but I bought them like a few months ago. I haven't bought anything since. So I do have this stack to share. So I'll add myself somewhere in the middle. But have you guys acquired some stuff the last 4 months?
Well, we know Robert has. He's constantly acquiring. But yes, I have as well. That's a long time to go without me getting something. So yeah, I got plenty.
And I got a whole stack that I haven't opened yet from Bai. I got like 30 or 40 packages I haven't dove into yet.
Oh, we open up some greens?
No more greens.
I'm not like Robert. Robert, you get the whole box open when you get it.
Well, I also hope they don't make any mistake or forget something. But I have no patience, so
No, I'm like Robert. I can't
stuff coming in. Why wait?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, obviously he does it for content for his channel, which makes sense. But I would not be able to hold off.
Yeah.
I would keep looking over there. Oh, those greens look so nice. But this guy can wait. I don't know how you do it, man. All right. Since I don't have a lot to share, how about one of you guys go first? Who wants to go first? Mike, do you have the most? Do you think?
Yeah, I'm sure Mike's got
I don't know.
stuff. Yeah, why don't you go, Mike?
Okay, I can go with stuff. It's always tough
All right.
to
Now, what do you think? Did you have more? I'm assuming most non-Menko. You have more non-Menko. I'm assuming. I mean, non-baseball.
Non-baseball. I have a little bit of baseball this time around, and then I have the rest non-baseball. So
oh my God! Look at that shirt! Look at that shirt! Is that the bad guy on your Menkos?
Yeah. No. This is this is American pop culture. This is my boy Skeletor from back in.
I should have known that. I'm sorry.
My childhood, Skeletor.
That was my childhood, but yeah. Okay. All right. How about you pick a non-sport?
I would actually love to know if Skeletor, whoever created that character, knew about Golden Bat, because you look at the two, like it's not unusual. Anyways, so why don't I just do baseball, since I've got a lot of other non-baseball, and Robert will trump this. So let me get my stuff out of the way, and then he can come in with the really good stuff.
I'll save his stuff for later, so it doesn't make yours look as bad. Okay.
Right. Start off. So I got an uncut sheet here of Menko. This is JCM 74. It's the 1947 pastel. It's in impeccable shape. I mean, it really is absolutely pristine. Here's the backs, just so you can see that. But the colors are amazing. The condition is not a wrinkle, not a crease, nothing. It's really, really sharp. It's got rookies for. There's Kawakami. I think over here this is Yuzo Sanada. I think rookie. I think this might be a Besho rookie. And then this might be Swabochi. I don't know. But this is Bozo Wakabayashi up here. The tough one on these is that they don't have their names on it, but Gary has determined who they are in the guide, and so you can see everything. But that's a really, really nice for my Kawakami PC rookie, but finding an uncut sheet like this, because they came in eight card panels for the set as they were released. But
I like that image of him.
Yeah, I really think it's really sharp.
The colors are really, really good.
I mean, they really are pristine.
What's your plan for that?
I have no idea. I just got this 4 or 5 weeks ago, so I don't know.
Do you think you're going to cut it up or
no?
Okay, are you going to
Yeah, I think if anything, if I don't frame it, then I'll just sort of get a nice holder for it. But
Yeah.
I'm not really sure. I definitely won't cut it up. If I was a grader, if I was into grading and all that kind of stuff, I might cut it, but that's just not my thing. But for now, it's just gonna hang out in the PC. So
what's the rarity on that in the guide? Is it?
I don't know how. I don't think it's terribly rare for that set.
Okay.
I can look it up while you do that.
Yeah, if you want to look, it's
I'm sorry, JCM what?
74.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't think it's super rare, but it's one of the few Menko sets from that are from 47. Most of the others are 48, 49 and beyond. But
yeah,
it's super cool.
Wow.
All right.
I'm sorry, R3.
Yeah, R3. So right in the middle. Not super common, but not super rare, the R5s. Yeah. Some other Menko I got here. So I just got a lot of several. I haven't had time to go through and check out all which sets they're from, so I don't have all the information. But these are rectangular Menko. So the reason I got this lot because it had 3 star fins in it. So we have star fin here. This is from the flying bat.
That's Kagome, right?
Yeah, Kagome, flying bat. I've always seen and really wanted that image of him, so now I have it. And then there's a pair of star fins from the same set. One's really trimmed versus the other one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but and again, another really beautiful image of him. It's the I think it's like animal back. I haven't looked up the set name, so I apologize. And I'll go through these other ones fairly quickly. Those were the highlights of the set, but we've got
that's flying bat.
Sakazawa from that same sort of animal back set. I haven't determined who this is, but same.
Fujimura.
Was that Fujimura? Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, they mixed the hiragana and then the Fuji hiragana and the Mura kanji.
Yeah, which is always interesting. This is again same set, but now we've got again tigers. I think.
Goto.
Yeah. And we got our boy Doigaki. I think I've actually shown this same card on stream before, but there's Doigaki. Hopefully someday, future Hall.
Yeah.
We'll see. We've got Kasakara here from the same circle back.
Oh, that's a head over ball.
Yeah, right? Head over ball, circle back. Yeah. This, I think, is an uncatalogued set still currently. I've seen some other ones from this set. This is Hondo, and it has this sort of regular playing card back.
Playing card back. Wow.
I've seen something. I don't know if it's exactly that style, but something similar before.
That's on catalog, right?
Yeah, that set's uncatalogued. This is a pillar back, which I've always loved the pillar backs. And this
pillar back.
Yes,
sir. Okay. Yeah, I don't have them.
We've got Yuzo Sonata, and I can't remember if this is a cataloged or uncatalogued set. Off the top of my head, I can't remember.
I think if I had to guess, I would say uncatalogued.
It doesn't look familiar to me, but I also haven't checked. But
yeah, I've never seen that back.
It seems like it's uncatalogued.
Like his hat.
Yeah, with the stripes on it.
Yeah.
I love that.
I like that too. Yeah.
The illustration.
Let's see. We've got
Rob. I'm sorry. Let me interrupt you. Rob, do you know if those hats actually look like that back then? Or is that artistic?
What team was that? I don't.
Sonata. So
I don't.
I mean, the uniform looks pretty off. Like I don't.
Yeah.
I think uniform like that. Yeah, I'm assuming that's artistic license.
Yeah. What's Sonata's first name?
Juzo. Yeah.
Juzo.
Yeah.
Juzo. Then we got some transportation back. Here's Tenpo, right, with another awesome uniform. I mean, it looks like reminds me of the Savannah Bananas right now.
Yeah.
Seeing them going. One more from I think. Oh no, this may be another uncatalogued one. I think so. This is Kaneda, not the pitcher, but the position player. But I've never seen this back before.
Kumo.
It's like got a windmill on it and everything.
Well, I've seen the bottom number is the font and squares familiar, but not the.
So maybe
I'm not sure. I apologize. I haven't dug in to know for sure. But here's a horizontal back.
Oh, nice.
I always love these guys. here. I haven't looked this one up. But so this is one of the quiz backs.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And this is the player. I haven't translated it yet. Maybe Robert knows right away. But
Fujimura.
So
Fujimura again, Fujimura. Makes
that's
sense.
a subject set. There's six cards in that set, and one baseball, one sumo, Tarzan, an actor, and then a couple other ones. Yeah.
Really?
So I got that one cataloged in my book, but I can't remember what the catalog number is. But there's only one baseball player that I've been able to find, and only one sumo.
Was it? I assume it was this one. Yes, Fujimura.
Correct. Yeah, it's just that one.
Cool. Nice.
Yeah.
Morning, just George.
George is also here in Korea with me.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Is he driving?
He's driving to
Oh,
the
he is
beach.
driving to the beach.
Nice. Just a couple more here. I've got Ayota. This is the football back set, which is a favorite
Nice.
as well. We have Sarasi here. What is this one called?
It's
I can never remember.
not pitcher. No,
I can't remember.
I remember.
All right. And then these, I haven't, again, I think this is Oshita.
Yeah.
And this is the
Oh, nice. Okay.
large Menko back. And then we've got same set. I think this is a generic,
Yeah, safe.
just for safe, but we got that one. And last baseball one for me. This might be the coolest thing I have to show, so maybe I'm going all in early. But I just absolutely love this thing. I'd never seen it before, and just thought it was so unique and so cool. So this is a basically a crayon set. Is when I open up inside, you'll see it. But it's a home run crayon set. It's made by the Dai Nippon Stationery Company, which is now called Pentel Stationery Company. But their name is right down here on the bottom. It's the home run crayon set. And at least according to the labels in the literature in here, that they were the official Nippon sponsor or something like that. They're the official home run crayons of the NPBL or something like that. But the artwork, the color on this whole box is just absolutely just gorgeous, and I love it. And then the cool thing, extra cool thing about it, so when you open it up inside here, it actually has headshots and names for all the superstars in that like 1949-50 era, from Beto, Kawakami, Fujimura, on and on and on. It's got all the big stars, and it has like all the positions on the field and everything. It has a little scoreboard up at the top. And then inside, you have the crayons. And so each of the crayons says home run on it. And it's just really, really, really cool. And it actually, inside of it, has some original paperwork that basically it's really faded. I bet if Robert, if you looked at this, you could probably read it enough, but or maybe even Ryan, but it has, and you probably won't be able to see too much of it, but it has like this flyer inside of it that is basically, you can kind of see a little bit as the light shines through. It's basically like a contest, a raffle, a prize or something like that, or a lottery, where if you took this other piece, this is the actual lottery ticket that you would, if I remember reading it correctly, like you send this in and then you would get certain things off of the prize sheet and that sort of thing. So similar to a lot of the other things we see with Menko and whatnot. But I saw this and I got it for practically nothing. And I just absolutely love it. It's really, really going to be like one of my favorite pieces I have. So, so that's what I got for my baseball.
All right. Nice. Let me exit you out of this.
Oh, very nice.
All right. Who wants to go next?
I can go if you want.
Please.
I've had that crayon box before, and
You have?
And I just got one, and it had the little paper inside, the white one, but I didn't have to see the other paper. I didn't know what that was. It's really cool.
I'll see if I can find a way of taking photos to send to you, Robert, just so maybe you can see what it looks like, what it reads.
And sometimes you find things and then you don't know stuff that goes with it, and more information on when it was, or how it worked exactly.
I love that you got that.
Mike, I would just out. The first thing I thought of when I saw your thing, because it's a little hard to read, I would actually take it to a printer and like have it like when you print it, they have it like a you know how you just like you can select like lighter or darker when it's on a copier.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
go towards the darker side, and maybe more stuff will come.
No,
in.
you're good. That's a good point. I mean, think about a copier. That's a
Yeah,
good
or if
point.
you have a scanner, I don't know.
That too, yeah. And then it just edited it on the computer.
I'll do my best to get that done.
Okay, I have
I'm glad
Photoshop.
to hear another. I'm glad that another one exists. That's fabulous.
Yeah, there's actually one like that size, and there's also a smaller box too.
Oh, really?
Same images inside. Yeah.
Cool.
Huh.
I need to
I
do
think
some more
the
digging.
longer one is you see less often.
Cool.
Cool. Hey, Robert, how'd the national go?
Oh, it was
This year?
great. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, we got to ask him about that. I completely forgot.
Yeah, it was. It was in Cleveland this year, the first time since 2018. It was. They were expecting maybe less people than Chicago last year. I think they said was the busiest ever, more than 91. But it was just so crowded in Cleveland. It was so many people, and people waiting sometimes an hour and a half just to get in. The parking lot, it was backed up so far, they stopped charging for parking and just started waving cars in and then getting out at night. It was the first night. It got better after, but yeah, it was very crowded and a lot of interest. So it was really good. Yeah, next 3 years are in Chicago.
Yeah.
That, and we'll have to wait and see. But
Yeah.
it was a really good show.
Right, Mike, you got plan to be there next year, Chicago.
I know. I want to bad.
What's everybody chasing now on the Japanese side? Like Otani's and Ichiro's, kind of your usual.
Yeah, a lot of Otani. Ichiro a little more because he's coming up with the Hall of Fame. A lot of O stuff. And it's weird that the National always sell, or there's interest in a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
I was selling more vintage Hall of Famers that were graded. A lot of stuff from, the $5 box. People, taking stuff just because they like the way they look. They don't have any idea who the players are, but they like the designs. And, one guy bought a bunch of die-cut Menkos just, because of the way they looked. So,
I understand that.
Yeah, a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Some people never saw them before, and they just, found something they liked. It was, really good. I picked up. It's hard to tell what I picked up recently and what I've had, and some Menko, some other things. I did get this Menko sheet.
Let me make you. Hold on one second. Let me make you large. I'm answering a comment right now. 1 second.
Right.
Cool.
Mr. Orlando's here, and
all right, let me make you big. Here we go. Oh, next week is Chuseok, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I have a 5-day weekend.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Happy Chuseok. Yeah, I did get this sheet, which is
Oh, nice.
it's an 8-card sheet, but the top is either upside down or this way. So, and it's got one baseball here. And I'm gonna go one baseball here. I'm covering it on this side.
The umpire, love it.
Yeah.
Catcher.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, catcher. Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then I don't know what I thought was interesting is the back has different designs.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
Where is it? The baseball here and here.
Yeah.
They match. I think the similar ones match, but it's weird that they have different. If you had them individually, you think they were maybe different sets or something, but they're all on the same sheet.
Huh. It's interesting.
Yeah,
I later on, I'm going to be showing some similar style and era of non-sports that bookmark style kind of. Yeah, that's awesome. I love those.
Yeah, these are real cool.
What year is that? Do you know?
I don't know.
Teens
Or 20s.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they're all generic. I mean, it does have the different flags on here, which is fun.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't see that. France, U.S.,
And
upside down U.S., Japan.
Japan.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know if these are, I think these are actors or somebody. I could probably look them up.
I'm sure they are.
Yeah. And then I got, I don't know, some random, here's a O card.
Do you mind?
Which set is that? Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Great,
All right.
great image.
As we know about, I'm sure we can give Matthew some suggestions here. Any good books on baseball Menkos, similar to the old SCD standard catalogs?
Well, the only catalog is the one that Gary Engel puts out.
Yeah.
That has vintage cards, which is a similar type catalog. There are other books like this isn't the, I don't have it here, but yeah, this is a book.
The Toy Museum.
It says, sumo wrestlers. This is different, but they have one that was just on Menko. There's also a book called Menko Graffiti. There's a few other Menko books that mostly pictures with information in it too.
No, I bought one, but I forgot who wrote. Was it Robert? Robert Fitz? Is he the one that came out with one of those?
Well, he's did some books on cards, different things like that. That's more of, I guess, more a picture book. Gary's the only one that actually has, like checklists and stuff.
Right.
Similar to like the SCD catalog or the old Beckett ones.
Uh-huh.
But there are other ones with actually, was it Gary and I think John Gall? They put out a book. It was all photographs of cards, Menkos, all different types of cards.
I'll actually now that I think about it, because I don't know if you guys noticed this, on all the Meetup Menko Meetups, I went back and added all the 1 through episode 11 for all the videos, so you can access all of them from each video. I will add a link to if I want to link the catalog, should I link it to your page, Robert?
Yeah, I have a link that goes directly to it.
Yeah, do you mind if I add it to the?
Go ahead. Yeah, it's also in my YouTube video link description, or I can send it to you.
Robert, were you ever involved in? They were trying to do this quarterly Japanese baseball card.
Oh, the quarterly one in the 90s.
Yeah, if you look on the screen here, or I don't know if you can see my screen, but
no, I only see me. That was
let me 1 second. Sorry.
Yeah, that was, I think, Dennis King.
Yeah.
Yeah, he only did one. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was
actually, I got a call from him recently. Yeah, he has a store in San Francisco.
Okay.
But mostly music related. Yeah, I think that was the only one he did.
Yeah, I've heard they made so many of them. They had so many extras, and it just never took off.
Yeah, that's a problem. There was a few things. I put out a small guide. Well, I did a guide in 91, one in 89, and then I think Ralph Pierce did some stuff, but and then Gary did his guides. I think the first ones he did with Paul Margiot, but it was a lot different back then.
Yeah.
So let's see. We do have a few other things if you want me to show you here.
All right, let me get it out. I added the link to the price guide if any of you guys are interested in purchasing it.
It is essential if you're into it.
Yeah.
And just so they know, it is a PDF.
Yeah, PDF. You can print it out if you want, but it's all in color. So it's expensive.
Yeah. Just open it up
better on the computer.
Perfect.
Yeah, I agree.
You can search through it. It's fabulous.
Yeah, I got this. Here's a Karuta set.
Oh yeah, this was in your video.
But, this one has Babe Ruth on the back.
Yeah. Every time I see that, Babe is cut out.
I've had one where it was just hanging and ripped, but this one is pretty nice.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, and then.
What's up, Mike? Hope all is okay, buddy.
Yeah, these have been real hard to get, but I picked up one of this is the Matsuo Calbi Caramel from '52.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this is Keizo Tsutsui. And even in Japan, these have been going for a lot of money, especially some of the Hall of Famers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't see those very often.
Not at all.
That was Calbi's earliest cards.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, they did them, and it was 52 or 3, and then nothing else until 73.
Okay.
So I guess because it does say Calbi Caramel right on the front.
Uh-huh.
So I guess that's a lot of Japanese really like these.
Yeah.
I did pick up a big lot of these Tachibana cards.
Oh wow.
And there was, I don't have them here because I sent them to PSA, but There was a Don Newcomb and Larry Doby card in the lot too.
Oh, geez.
Yeah,
Huh.
that was.
Have you had those before, Robert?
Yeah, once or twice. They're very hard to find. I do have one Nuka Menko and Adobe Menko, and then I got these Tachibana that they're going to be in the upcoming auction too.
Nice.
And they also had these home run award cards.
Hmm.
Oh, that was part of the set too.
Yeah, I guess these probably like inserted, so if you get them, you could win prizes that are listed on the back.
Oh wow!
And let's see.
Tachibana is if you collected so many, you could win a prize, or if you made a picture. I remember.
Well, like, I don't. Like this says at the top 20 points.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So then on the back it says, actually it says, I think if I don't know if it's 20, you could bring them to the store or you could send them in. It says one with 9 yen. You can mail it to them, and I'm not exactly sure what you get, but there was different prizes and stuff.
Wow, that's really neat.
Yeah, and it's funny. Like I got this Starfin card. This was in that album of different bromides and cards that I got.
Yeah.
And I looked familiar, and I looked it up. I think I had 2 or 3 others with the same pose, but different text on it. So they're all a little different. Either white ink, black ink, or a little different fonts, or in a box or something like that.
Yeah.
But finding older bromide. This is Aota. It does say Giants at the bottom, but it looks like he's wearing Hankyu. I think the Bears at the time uniform.
Oh wow. How about that?
Yeah, and then some of these are pretty cool. This type of design.
Oh, I love these so much.
I never haven't seen those.
Yeah.
Oh no, these are one of my favorites.
Yeah, blank back.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are pretty intricate to work. Also in that lot of Tachibana, there was a card of Jack Ladra.
Oh wow.
Catalog. I've never seen this one before.
That's awesome.
Do you know how many foreigners you've seen on those?
Well, this is from like the 62 set that has the name on them. So there's, I don't know, there's a few others in the set. I don't remember how many offhand. But
that's awesome.
Yeah,
great condition too.
Yeah, and I just got these back. I sent these to SGC for some reason, but here's a O rookie. And
oh, we got authentic.
Did
they put authentic on there, or did you have to?
Yeah, they did. I mean, they put evidence of trimming, and you can see the top is a little off, and the back is kind of
is off because the front it was cut for the front.
Yeah, it's weird because the front doesn't look as bad. I mean, it does have a white border, but then the back looks a lot worse.
Right. Yeah.
But the thing is, PSA could have given this a 7. I don't know.
Oh yeah, who knows?
I don't know what grading, because I actually have one that's a 7 that has a smaller border than this on a different card.
Have you?
Yeah.
Have they said anything to you about trimming Menkos? Like what they deem evidence of trimming? Is it just if it's not old cut and soft, if it's not old cut and soft, it's gonna get some points off.
With PSA
or SGC, I'm not sure.
Well, SGC never knows what they're kind of doing, but I think with PSA, if it's hand cut and the even if it's cut recently, but it's cut really straight and looks good, I think that they'll give it a grade. If it's just cut cockeyed or it doesn't look right, then they might just put evidence of trimming anyway.
I swear that thing could be mint and it could be cut perfectly and they'll still give it a 5 or 6.
Yeah. I know someone that sent in some cards from 1934, and they were beautiful cards, expecting at least 4 or 5s. He ended up 2s and 2.5s, and no idea why.
Yeah, it's infuriating.
Grading. Yeah, I did have a couple other. I had this one back. This is from the 1930.
Oh wow!
They also put evidence of trimming. Spine is gone, and the top is a little.
Yeah. I wish they would just say like miscut or something. Like, of course, there's evidence of trimming. Like,
well,
a lot of those come from sheets, though, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've only seen singles, so I'm not sure exactly. I assume they were on sheets. Whether they were issued as sheets, I don't know. And yeah, some of the terminology they come up with, I don't. Like something you would think something is altered to make it better, but if it has a pinhole, or what's the difference if you creased it or put a pinhole? You damaged it, made it worse. I wouldn't consider that altered, but
Pinhole's a 1. PSA 1.
I mean, if you're trying to add color to it to improve it, that's more like altered. But there's standards and their words. Sometimes it's difficult to figure out what how it'll come back.
Welcome, Jared.
Yes.
Oh, thanks.
All right, bud.
You good?
Ryan, do you want to go next?
Yeah, I've got a few items. I got a few new things. I haven't had a chance to really dive into a lot of things just because we just moved, but I do have a couple. Some 1941 Sumo Menko.
Is that gold ink?
No, these aren't, unfortunately. Well, I guess maybe a little bit at the bottom, but more brown. I'd only seen pictures of these. I'd never actually owned any, so this set here. So it's nice to be I'll be able to actually see some in person. So pick those up. In the same lot, these are kind of neat. They're from the 30s. They're like a math equation, but with pictures.
Wow,
So
what is that? Oh, tiger pelt.
Tiger pelt plus a fly equals, and I have no idea. And then here's the back. Yeah, I apologize. It's probably not zooming in on that. And then, so I got 4 of these, right? Here's what is that? Pine tree plus
bamboo.
Is there an answer on the right next to the equal sign?
Maybe.
It looks like something's there.
Yeah, maybe next time I'll have it translated. But
Can you move that in a lot closer?
Here's, yeah, I could. I don't know if it'll. I don't think it'll. For whatever reason, my camera's not.
Yeah,
I think it's your picture in the background that's taking the focus.
Yeah, that's right. It's probably, I'll have to figure that out next time. But yeah, fire plus honeybee equals something.
That's so interesting. It's like, is it something, a phonetic thing, or like...
Yeah. I don't know. And then on the back these are from 1941. So this is a bird minus an eye equals
blind bird.
Bird's eye. I don't know.
So those are kind of neat.
Amazing. I love those.
Yeah. Maybe I'll shoot them over and get some like expert help. Let's see. So I've been to a couple antique markets here. It's been too hot, so we haven't hit a ton of them. But does anybody recognize that image? I feel like I've seen that before. But it's an aluminum tin.
Is it like a bento box, or is it just?
It's just empty.
Yeah, a little bit maybe.
It reminds me of a bento box. I've never seen that image, but I've seen other bento boxes that are kind of like that.
Yeah, and it's got the little maker's mark on the back.
Yeah.
But I swear I've seen that image before. Anyway, I picked this up for like 1,000 yen, $8 or so.
That's gorgeous. Don't know what it is, but I love it.
Yeah, so that's probably looks like a university player, maybe.
I would think so.
Yeah, I don't know.
My guess is probably 30s and 40s. Let's see what else I picked up. Oh yeah, I went to the International Forum down in Tokyo. Picked up these Fuji sheets.
Oh yes.
So 120 little pieces of paper, and you can see, if you see down there the raccoon, there's 70 of them. The bird, there's 30.
Yeah.
And then they keep going through. So stores, and Robert, correct me if I'm wrong, stores would use these as like price sheets. You would pull whatever number, and then they'd give you like a corresponding prize. Obviously, if you pulled one of the 70, you probably get like a little cheap prize, and then the grand prize would be whatever, probably one of the 2s or one of the 1s.
Yeah, it says about candy and the candy Niju 10 Nihon. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder.
I was gonna pull one off here. You got hopefully not sacrilege, but I was gonna.
No, I've done the same thing. I've had a couple of these before.
I don't even know if I can. This little piece of paper.
Oh, wow.
They're tiny. Yes.
Okay, here we go. It's gonna open up.
Does it open up or unfold?
Yeah, maybe.
I think it's rolled up. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Jeez. Okay. Yep. I got it's actually an image. So I got one of the raccoons, and that's
Oh, wow.
a little picture of a raccoon on there.
Yeah, I think it.
I wonder what that meant.
I'll have to get my camera a little bit better next time, but
Well,
I think
I don't think
greatest
it's
camera. You're not going to see that.
Yeah, that's too small.
so I picked that one up, and then I picked up another one, a baseball themed one.
Oh,
Ooh, I've never seen that one.
Yeah. So it's got same manufacturer, it looks like.
Yeah.
It says glove and ball, catcher, pitcher, cup, and U-show. So
Love it.
So those
I'm not seeing a duck with that trophy.
Yeah. So that was fun trying to negotiate. Usually I go to antique markets, flea markets, and you negotiate the price down. But I think I upset the seller when I was trying to get those for cheaper. Anyway,
I'm sorry. I think Mike wrote this down about your tin. I think I saw that listed before, and it said held T. If that's true, though, I don't know. Maybe
10?
Maybe
a 10 for T.
Oh, the 10. Yeah. Okay.
That would certainly make sense too.
Yeah.
Because it's a little small for a bento box. I'll say that. Not
Yeah.
that they're terribly huge.
For kids, or if it's.
Yeah. I picked just some 1950 unopened packs.
Oh, nice.
Soldier cards.
Yeah.
It looked like they used to play some games on the back. I was gonna probably pop some of these out. I think these are pretty common.
Yeah. I think it's a Gunji Nawase
Yeah.
TV.
It was like a matching game. So
Oh, is that like a TV set? Is that that?
yeah, television.
Yeah. Nice.
Adam Sensha.
Okay, the spy. Yeah.
Oh, that's Spy. Okay.
Mo Berg working.
I was like, that could be a lot of things right there.
Yeah. And then on the back is, I guess here's some more. On the back is, I think, the instructions how to play the game. Yeah. So here's some.
Got a bear? A bear, polar bear?
Bear costume. Yeah, weird. And then
Fox.
yeah. And then on the back, it's got the instructions how to play it.
Love it.
But yeah, pick those up. That's kind of just, I don't know, for less than 100 yen. I'll show one more thing and then save the rest for later. But picked up
Oh, wow.
Nice.
this bromide from, I think this is from 43. I was looking through. So for those of you who know, Taba packs, they use old newspaper. I found a date of 1943 on this. So,
wow. Convenient that they had that.
Yeah, it's very convenient. That
Maruhori.
like Maruhori or Marubori.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never seen that name before, but
No, I don't remember that.
but yeah,
Also,
nice bromide there.
Right.
And there's probably 50 or so packs in there.
Where'd you get this?
The string is nice. It's gold. It's like a gold string here at the top.
Oh, wow.
It's got, I don't know if that's a tax stamp or right there.
Oh, what it looks like a postage stamp almost.
It's like a stamp.
text, or sometimes I don't know, from the toy manufacturer,
The distributor, maybe.
what do you call it? The toy Kumiai, the group of toy manufacturers.
Toy, yeah.
has to
TOEI.
have approved or something. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not sure.
So yeah, I picked that up. That's kind of neat. Oh, and then just kind of a shameless plug. I think we didn't have one, but had produced my
Nice.
the 6th edition of my book right at the end of May. I don't think we had.
Yeah, you didn't have it last time. Yeah.
You need to give me a link for that so I can advertise it.
Yeah. So I got, but I don't know, 500 and some pages. Obviously, a lot of checklists in here. Well, mostly checklists, but
Did you have any help making that, or did you do all that?
What's that?
Did you do all this layout?
I did, yeah.
Nice.
Nothing fancy. Word, Microsoft Word. But yeah, it's got like postcards. It's got a little bit of history up front. It's got the explanation of, I don't know, just try to get pictures best as I can.
And that's very nice.
Anyway, yeah, so 6th edition, obviously a couple, 2-3 years from now, I'll work on the 7th edition there, but nice little resource.
Excellent.
That's all I got. Brian, I got a little more stuff I'll save to the end.
Yes, please do. Jared, you want to show any stuff?
Sure. I've got a couple of mystery items I wouldn't mind sharing.
Mystery. We like mystery.
Ran across a couple bromides, printed signature and non-printed signature. Looks similar to what something we saw in Prestige auctions a couple years ago, and I saw Jeff in Tokyo had listed one a few years back also. And do we have any more information about what these are or when they are?
Well, he actually sent me one of each for my upcoming auction, and I had them before. Those, the paper, it's kind of like rigid, right? You can feel it's not a flat surface on those. You know, like you kind of scratch it, or it's kind of bumpy, or
yeah, the one without signature has that textured surface, and the printed one does not.
Flat. Yeah, I mean, they have the same pictures as some of the rookie cards, and I think Gary assumed that they were from that. You know, sometimes it's a bit iffy, like we think it might be, and then you find out something else later.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen like Marubel and other ones that are thinner paper that look more modern, but
those definitely not the Marubel.
Seem to be from the era, and probably from '59 or so. Right. So,
and the Nagashima was paired with them, which looks similar, but again, the sizes are a little bit off. The paper texture is a little bit, so I can't find out if it's a consistent.
Yeah, there's a lot of unknowns and guessing and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are pretty cool.
So I still have those in my mystery pile. Still collecting Nagashima rookies, and I've made a good dent in bromide, starting with the very large one.
Wow, that's huge.
That's
huge, yes.
Is that a prize winner?
Yes. No. Haibon magazine giant size.
Haibon. Yeah, Haibon.
Haibon.
Yeah, there's a Haibon, there's a Myojo one. That's a smaller one.
Yeah, so the Myojo one just came in. Not that great shape, though.
Love that photo.
I'm not sure what to do with the giant one, because I've been putting all of my cards in slabs, and this is bigger than what they do currently.
You should here, keep doing your thing. Let me find my Eastern Yup slab. 1 second.
Yep. Got a few more of the Fuji large size, which are always, pretty cool.
I love the image on the left.
Mm-hmm.
I still need that rookie in normal size with that photo.
Yeah, and then I've got a few more of the JBR 14s, the large Nagashima rookies. And these surprisingly are better shape than I had for my previous one, so I was quite happy that they came. Always unsure how these very thin bromides, survive this long without getting crumpled. Picked up the large round, the largest of the large rounds. So, don't love slabbing those because, round shape and the square hole is never satisfying. Stumbled across one of these records.
That's a rare one.
This is the one that the guide says he's only seen one, but I'm not sure if Gary's come across more since then. I'm half tempted to try to find some record play to see what exactly these records play, but definitely wouldn't try that with
Oh man,
a rare one.
Oh, Robert, did you ever play him?
I don't think so. I don't know if we tried once, but I don't have a record player now. I don't know if it's O's voice, because I think it might be,
Mhm.
but I'm not sure.
I love that though. That's awesome.
I had shared online earlier that I finally got my first Babe Ruth card.
Oh wow, God.
Middle school.
Not quite the image I would have hoped for.
I really want to know what the artist was going off of for that. Oh,
Right.
man.
Well, that whole set is kind of looking like
In
that.
the caricature type style.
Right, but still, that's pretty rough.
Well, there's American card, early strip cards that don't even look like players at all. So
Yeah.
that one's not that bad.
A few months back, I pointed out to Gary that this is from more recent, the NST Mr. Baseball sort of sticker sets, the ones that here's one from the pack that you then glue into your album. At the back of the album, it said once you complete your album, mail in and get a prize. And he hadn't listed these in the guide, so these are the two prizes you could get for that first set. And I love the fact that you do so much work, and and this is what they give you.
There's something on the back.
The back
That is
side.
amazing.
World stamp, Mr.
Congratulations.
Content Keenan present. Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. Those NST sets, I think I did some research and it says on the back there, are made by Baseball Magazine, BBM.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they supplied the photos, possibly. I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe that's true as well.
Yeah, so I found it's easier almost to just buy the unopened packets in that set and work on completing your own than it is to buy a bunch of loose ones.
Skellerad says that for the records, he says that the ones that he has are there you go. So Japanese series post-game interview, and another one I have is hitting tips.
Nice. Does he have recordings of that? It seems like it'd be a cool thing to play and then record.
I don't know, Skellerad. What do you think?
And I guess my last two mystery items are, again, bookmarks, probably from some magazine insert.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well, I like to.
Volcano on the right.
Yeah.
I have a bookmark with Nagashima, and the other one was Shigura. I forgot the picture with the glass.
Yura.
Yeah, Shigura. And I think Jeff had told me they were no. I'm thinking of something else. Never mind. I was thinking about the black and white ones that were attached to lampshades.
Oh yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Is that Toshiba or?
I'm not sure, but I think I have a email of that. I forgot.
Yeah.
All right, let me exit out of here. All right. All right. So I mentioned I have about 10 or 11 Menkos I can share. I bought these a couple months ago. They are all JCMs with some stars. So here we go. All right. Okay. So again, I forgot all the set numbers, but here's my first Nagashima.
It's a great image.
And I guess 59 or older. I'm sure. Like, anywhere from 59 to 62 or 64. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's always I can never remember. I have to look it up every time.
I always spend so much time in the 1958. It's always fresh to see his later images.
Right.
This is scoreboard back. I'm assuming 59. Black and white.
On it.
Maru-san. I'm guessing 59.
It's nice shape.
Yeah, I didn't touch any of these yet.
Yeah, that's pretty sharp for that set.
This one has some missing on the front and some red stuff on the back, and actually a stamp of some motorcycle rider on the back. You'll see it in a second. This one's beat up.
A shot
And
there.
then some kind of stamp on the back.
Not from the manufacturer. Yeah.
No. There's another beat up one. I forgot who 40 is.
Andy Miyamoto.
Oh, it is Miyamoto. Okay. Of course, this one you guys have seen.
Oh yeah, love that image. Does that same card have different color backgrounds or similars, or is
I
that?
believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. Love that.
I don't know if I just showed this one. I forgot. Or this different set though. Again, I love these with the scoreboard in the back. If this thing would come in focus.
Mm.
I always find it fun when some kid fills in the scoreboard.
Yeah, Ryan and Mike love those.
Yeah, I love the scoreboard backs with the actually kept score.
Unicorn Cupcake. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Sometimes numbers can be repeated, depending on the set. And Gary states that in his catalog for each set for the most part, whether the numbers matter or not.
Yeah, sometimes the numbers can be used to identify the player in the front. Other times they can't because they use the same back for multiple players. So that's what he's saying.
All right, you now.
Nice. The red pops.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
I got some
nice.
stuff on the back.
Oh, yeah, looks like
Too
probably
bad.
on is that a prize card? I wonder.
I don't think so.
No, I think that's just where it was in a
Just residue, yeah.
residue from glue.
This one I sent to Gary. He had not seen it. It's another Eno celebrating.
Oh,
Oh wow. Celebrating what, I guess.
Well, I know that I
What
remember
was-
seeing him in catalogs. Maybe it was a championship or something, but I know he won something. Not sure.
So
Did
I
they
can't
give
even
Cy
tell
Young
what
back
I'm
then?
seeing all
Did they-
around him. Oh
Did they
wow.
give Cy Young award pictures back then? Cy Young awards for Japanese. I think.
Wow.
Right here's another one. I forgot the Giants player's name, but here's another Eno one.
Fujita.
Fujita, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's the sides cut up.
Mm.
It looks like I think I probably can trim it so it'd be straight. I mean, maybe not getting and see the logo, but
If you're not getting it graded, it's just for yourself. Go for it.
Right. Canada.
Ooh, nice. What is that on the bottom? Is that what is that?
It looks like I'm not sure, like a benches.
Huh.
There you go.
Oh. Huh.
No.
Very odd.
And
Okay.
it's
That's neat.
red pitching back.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I got two more. Harimoto. Jared, did you mail my Harimoto yet? he posted a nice Harimoto rookie. I want that one. Green pitching. And the last one is another Harimoto. I believe this might be a rookie, 59. Not sure. I forgot.
I'm hoping these guys get their due, other than just Harimoto Kaneda.
100%. All right. So that's what I had to share. So I'm glad I didn't put these away in my binders yet, so I was able to share them all with you in order that we got them. All right, let me exit out of here. Okay. Mike, do you want to go next?
Yeah, I'll go. I'll probably just quickly go through what I have left, and then I might have to leave a little bit early, unfortunately, but I will go through some stuff. So just real quick, let me hit some I'm known for in these streams some Mickey Mouse and Batman. I don't have Batman. Well, I've got one random Batman, but it's not that good. But I'll show some Mickey Mouse. But this is a die cut from the 30s of Mickey. I hadn't seen this one before, but pre-war, I would say.
We'll see it in your book eventually.
that ain't happening. Here's a round Menko with
Wow, nice.
Mickey being chased by a tiger.
Tiger, yeah.
Nice.
Here's late 40s of Mickey with 2 Ks, M-I-K-K-Y. I always love spellings with little baseball back.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Here's these are all from the same set, a mix of Mickey and Popeye. So here's Mickey with, I have no idea, but that guy. This is M-I-K-E-Y,
Mikey.
with this back on it, with Inokin and Mickey.
Mm.
Same set. We've got Mickey with Pluto getting a bath there.
Mikey, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Mikey. I correct myself. Mikey with same back there. Then we've got Popeye with, I don't know who the dude is there. I don't think it's Blimpy.
No, it does look like him.
Blimpy was bigger with a mustache. I don't know. Who knows?
No. Blimpy. Who are you talking about?
Blimpy was the guy from Popeye, right?
Yeah, the hamburger.
The bad guy, and there's the fat sidekick.
Yeah. So I don't know who that guy is.
Okay.
He looks like a priest to me with a hat, but
He looks like a morph of him.
either way. And then here's Popeye on olive oil. Popeye on the phone, on his old school phone there.
Nice.
And then this set is so this is a Popeye with Bluto. So Bluto's the bad dude, right?
Yeah.
And this is a set that you see. This got astrology or the year of the monkey kind of thing. And then this is the Mickey. Oh, shoot! All right, sorry. Mickey with what's his name? But again, another great spelling. Mitki, M-I-T-K-I, and this is the year of the cock, which is that's solid. So, yeah, obviously different times, right? So, so that's the Mickeys. I've picked up some more Speed Racer bromides. I've had a couple of these before. This is a nice sort of animated drawing of him in the 60s. Here's one of, can't remember the dude's name. He's the bad guy. But yeah, there's that guy. And then I don't know what this scene is, but it's from Speed Racer. It's on a race course, but Speed Racer, which every time I see that, I always try and pick it up. I have a couple of wrestling things. I'll just show the highlights here. This is one of I'm trying to complete this set. Ryan and I have worked on figuring out this this set. This is a 1974 set. It has 2 backs. There's the bone and back, and then this one. And I cannot remember this guy's name off the top of my head, but I still needed him for that set. Then these are 2 Andre the Giant cards from the 78 Yamakatsu set. I think that's what it's called. But you've got Andre with Inoki there on the top.
Amada.
I think that's the Amada. Yeah, the Amada.
Imada, not Yamakatsu. Yeah, Imada. Yep.
Yep.
And then the other Andre from that set.
Yeah.
So, same, probably the same match, but I love
Maybe for you Japanese war card pros, can you guys answer this question? Do the Japanese have any World War II propaganda type cards? Does America have the 1938 War?
Oh God, yes. They're not during the war. I don't think there was any production during the war that I've seen. It's all pre-war.
Yeah.
You see all kinds of military propaganda. I mean, it's probably the most common motif you'll see in all Menko. And then post-war, it's all American occupation propaganda. That's where you start to see teaching English using American imagery and all these different things. So a very different, but yeah, absolutely tons and tons of military propaganda Menko, all over the place.
On the Sumo Menko during the late 30s, all on their ceremonial aprons, they have a lot of propaganda on the aprons on the Menko. Yeah.
Real quick, I'll show. So I'd shown this to Ryan on the Discord channel, and I got this, and it's a game that on one side has, I believe what this is supposed to be for is like a target. These little monsters are kind of cut out to where I think if you hit them with like a flying Menko or something, the idea was that you would hit it and you would get the points associated with the different monsters that are on here. And then on the other flip side of it is sumo. So
Yeah.
So you could flip it around and hit your favorite sumo, and you can actually see where it kind of has some bending towards the bottom. But I haven't had a chance to look at all the specific wrestlers to maybe come up with a date. But I'll send a picture to you, Ryan, more, and maybe you've already seen it from that link I sent you. But I'll send you some better photos. But I thought that was
1954, 1955, based on the wrestlers. Yeah,
that makes sense to me too.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah,
So,
really.
yeah, and this will eventually find its way to you. So we'll get there. I almost sent it to you directly from there, but I just got too complicated.
Yes.
All right, I'll wrap up here with my stuff with a couple of things. So one of my favorite things to collect is yokai Menko, which are sort of demons or basically that's the best way to kind of explain them, but demons of Japanese folklore and things of that nature. But here's a couple from the 50s. This Korea guy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I love these. And here's sort of another vision with a cool sort of robot and something back. And then these are pre-war. These are some of the earliest yokai Menko that I have now. So these top ones are umbrellas that have been taken over by a demon spirit or something. Is essentially what that is the concept with a samurai down there. And the backs are mirror images of the backs. This is one, I think, a kitsune. So you see the woman up there. She is looking into a mirror, and her reflection is of a fox, of a kitsune. So shapeshifter.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Is it a mirror back too?
Yeah.
So I think those are from the mid-teens. That is a very common style from
That early, really. Okay.
Yeah. The mirror back.
I knew they were pre-war. I didn't know if it was like 20s or.
Yeah.
And here's another sort of group of yokai around this guy. Another mirror back there. And then here's one, a very common motif, the frog down here. I can't remember
the guy in the top a lot.
Yeah, I've seen similar styles with him as well.
Do you know who he is?
I do not. I haven't investigated enough to know. But and then the last thing I'll show are I've recently been finding from a similar era, so this teens, 20s era of Menko and other style things of sort of silent movies is another thing that you see. It's interesting because immediate pre-war, you don't see any American imagery because it was sort of a different time. But in the teens and 20s, you see more some images of American sort of actors and things from that era. And then obviously post-war, you see a lot more of it with you see like Mickey and Betty Boop and these kinds of characters. And then I've come across some recent ones so this is like a strip card of silent era actors. There's Chester Conklin is here. And it has the back has their names across the top in addition to just the stuff in the middle. But there's Chester Conklin. There's last name Edinburgh. I haven't figured that out yet. I think one of them says Douglas. I think it might be Douglas Fairbanks. I'm not sure. And then this guy on the end his name is Monroe Salisbury was what his name says on his card. But it's a pretty cool strip cards. And then my last bits here from the same kind of silent era thing. These are like bookmark Menko kind of style. So this is for a movie called King of Circus from 1920 with the actor Eddie Polo, who I had not heard of until I started looking more into these. But this has like an image, almost like what it looks like from the movie at the top there as well.
Wow.
That's cool.
Yeah, I've seen a few Eddie Polo Menko cards.
So they do actually have Menko more traditional size Menko cards in addition to these. Yep, I've seen a few of those. I haven't been able to get any, but I've seen a few. This one is from a movie called The Iron Test, as it says right there in English. This is from 1918. It starred Antonio Moreno, who I don't know who that is, but has an awesome plane up there. Many of these films are actually lost. They don't actually have the film anymore. This is a Menko just for Chester Conklin, who was a famous silent movie star of that era in the teens and 20s.
Mm-hmm. Wow, those are really cool.
They're pretty awesome. This is from a movie called Pearl of the Army. So down there it says like White Pearl or Pearl Army. So Pearl of the Army, starring from 1916, starring a actress called Pearl White, which I don't know if that's her or not, but it would make sense if it was. But there's that. This one I have no idea what it's from, but it's from that same era. It's just a woman on a horse with that guy behind her. So, but I love it.
You never have a shortage of mysterious characters.
I know. I try. I kind of live off that stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I think this is Douglas Fairbanks. It says Douglas, which is a very common sort of spelling for Douglas that I found in this era. I cannot read this, or I cannot translate this script at the bottom because
Douglas.
Does it say Douglas again too? Okay. It doesn't have anything on the back to indicate what it is either way either. But so it's Douglas. I don't know if that's the first name, the last name. Only silent era guy I can find is Douglas Fairbanks Sr., but I don't know for sure. This, I'm not really sure what the front, obviously there's two guys fighting in front of a train. The bottom, this, not the very, very bottom, that says like engineer or something, but I can't read.
Shajo Kakuto. Shajo. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
No, it's really just hard to find. But the back does, and I don't know if it's connected to the front or not, but it has sort of what looks like advertisements. So there's two movies here. Gladys Walton, who starred in Playing with Fire in 1921, and then William Desmond on the other side there for Around the World in 18 Days, which was a movie in 1923 with William Desmond that was, so the original Around the World in 80 Days, the main character was Phineas Fogg. This movie in 1924 the main character was Phineas Fogg III, who was trying to beat his great-grandfather or whatever's record around the world. So anyways, last two here. I don't know much about this one. Again, I can't translate the stuff at the bottom because it's in script. It says Haru Howait, which I don't know if that's like Harry Howard or Harry something or who knows.
Harry White or something like that.
I don't know. But again, just a really awesome image with all those in the back. And the last one, this is an alligator wrestler guy. Which I just love that image. I cannot get this on Google Translate either, but there is that, and then the back has an image.
Is that gold ink on the front too on all those?
It's not. It's gold and yellow in color, but it's not the gold ink like you and I would think of with the popping. But that's what I got. That is my snitch.
It's out of here. Okay. Oh, we got to add Mike. He was able to show up.
Nice.
And with that, if that Mike's joining, I might have to go. So I do hate to go, guys, but I do have to have some stuff go. But
thanks, Mike.
pleasure. I'll watch the end of the recording. Awesome to see everybody.
Good to see you, Mike. Thanks.
See you guys.
Take care, buddy. All right. Robert, did you want to go next? Do you have more stuff you want to share?
Yeah, I have a few things. I picked up a lot of Menko. These are actually Japanese Olympic cards, I think probably from 36. And all Japanese stars. All the backs are the same.
Yeah.
Except for numbers. Yeah, it has sports. I guess I don't know if they're famous. Oshima. There's a women's 200-meter swimming. Here's looks like shot put.
Yeah, Mike leaves, and I know he'd appreciate these. We'll see him later, I guess.
Here's other jump.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This looks like 10,000 meter race. 31 minutes, 33 seconds. Kitamura.
Well, those are really cool. Yeah, I've seen that picture before somewhere.
Evelyn. It's Sumiyoshi. There's a. No, that's upside down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, there's a couple others. There's a swimming, another one. There's a 100-meter, and one last one. This one here.
Turtle.
I got those. I got this kind of interesting large Oshta bromide commemorating his 100th home run. So
Wow.
got some trophies and.
What year is that from?
I didn't look it up yet. I'd have to check. But yeah, it's a premium.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like around 50 or so.
Okay.
I did get this set. I didn't show this today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, game card set.
Wait, who's on the far right? Is that Starfin?
Yeah, Starfin,
Nice.
Wakabayashi, and Nishizawa. Yeah, they're blank backs. Yeah, it's nice when you get them in the box, and they're usually, pretty high grade. Yeah. And unlike Karuta that has, the player card and the reading card, a lot of the game cards are just singles.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them are blank back. So those are pretty good. I collect the Yakukai magazines. I was able to pick up one I need from 1926.
Wow, that's really cool. The imagery on that.
Yeah, it's the cover's coming apart. It's a little worse than I thought, but it's still one you don't see too often. I think there's it's a little rough, but there's some nice baseball in here. And the cover came off.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was hanging by a thread anyway. I thought there was oh yeah, there is. There's a picture of Babe Ruth.
Nice.
And Walter Johnson and his family. Let's see. Not sure what else I got here. But all right. If anyone else wants to go, I'll look it up. But although someone did mention before they're asking, I did have a copy of the Sumo
Menko graffiti.
Menko graffiti.
Yeah.
This has mostly pictures.
Do you know the author, Robert, or was it a Japanese author?
The author of this.
What?
Yeah, it says collected and edited by Harufumi Kaie.
Okay.
But I can't believe this came out, I think, in 91, so like 33 years. I remember it was in the store. I was buying them every time I found them because this book was so great.
Yeah.
Especially at that time because, we didn't have much to go on. But, I thought that, like, this picture here was really nice. But
Yeah.
I hate holding his Menko cards.
Yeah, that's great. That's awesome. Yeah.
That's the first time I've seen that. A kid holding Menko's photo of it.
Because it's interesting, and actually in the back, it talks. In Japan, they use different words for Menko in different parts of the country. So, and like betan or I think bachin or something. It depends where you are. But it actually had a list of what they called Menko in the different areas. Yeah, here.
Yeah.
So some of it's Menko, Pasu, Pachi, Pachin, Batten, Batan. So it was interesting.
Are those new keyword searches?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure most people just use Menko, but because the history of Menko, they go back before just the paper ones. There was Doro Menko made from clay. There was ones made from lead. Different materials of Menko before paper ones that are kind of cool. They're in the back of this book too. There was, and it also showed different ways people played Menko. So nice, a little bit history on how it goes. Because I think a lot of people, they hear Menko cards and they might think it's a manufacturer, or, because a lot of people don't know exactly what what it means or what they are. So it's nice to get some of the information out.
I just did a search on JYA, Japanese Yahoo Auctions. Do you see his DiMaggio?
And for what?
There's a Joe DiMaggio Menko.
Yeah, I know. I'm the high bidder, but I'm not going to win it.
What?
No, it's difficult now winning stuff.
Okay.
But
All right, Mike, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
You want to? What you want to share some stuff?
Yeah, I have some stuff. It's not all Menko, but it's. I don't remember. Did we meet after I came back from Japan in April?
We haven't had a talk since
We
April.
haven't. Okay, so I have some of the stuff that I got there. Not
Okay.
too much, but I have some.
All right.
Is that showing up? Ignore the watermark. I'm not paying for that app to make it go away. I'm gonna ignore the blinding sun behind me. I'm preparing for a card show next month. That's the boxes behind me.
Maybe somebody will mistaken you for Robert again.
Yeah, probably.
Hmm.
So this thing, I just took a waiver on this because it was $15, and allegedly it is a autograph of the light ones that I go through of Karu Beto, the guy who played for the Osaka Tigers, and he went to the then Mainichi Orions and won MVP his first year, and pretty much only had like 2 really big power years, then just kind of quietly retired. But he's in the Hall of Fame. He's in a lot of Menko sets.
Right.
And I mean, if you're faking his autograph in 2024, I'd say you're a pretty lazy forger, honestly, because
Yeah.
I paid $15, and I'm not an authenticator, but I've been around autographs my entire life. I've been around fakes and legitimate ones, and I can kind of tell when, okay, it's fine. I know when it's not too good to be true.
Is it printed, or because Sam's had the same one?
Oh, he did?
Yeah, and
It might be. It
right.
looks like pen written, but if it's printed, I mean, okay.
I mean, unless if you compare his, and then you can see if it's exactly the same or a little off. I don't know, but yeah,
Yeah,
he would have the same one. So that's why I don't know because I've had things before, and you go, oh, it looks like they're really signed, and then you find another
Okay.
one. And
Mike, I'm going to back out, and I'll have you go back in. But since you brought that up, I want to share something with everybody, and then I'll put you back on. I bought you guys. I'm sure you guys have seen this. Jared, you might even have some of these. These I believe are reprints.
Mhm.
Because I got this, and I bought this, and then I see a bunch of other ones being sold, and this is
yeah, it's printed on there.
yeah.
I think it's just part of the card design.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought because it looked like online, it looked real, and then when I got it, I'm like, oh, this is awesome. But then I see that there are those
That
out
looks
there.
like that wasn't printed on that one.
Or they're exactly the same. So be careful. Don't think these are real autographs.
Yeah, the Inao, I don't know, but the Nagashima is printed on it.
Yeah. All right. Where did he go? Come back. Okay. All right. Sorry, Mike. Go ahead.
Yeah. The one thing that stood out to me though is on the corner, like where the autograph goes, it goes out of the center. And I kind of figured if it was a print or like a forge, you'd probably do a dead center. It's probably not going to come up on there, but
yeah, they could be like you just signed a bunch of them or something. It's possible.
yeah, I kind of figured it looked like a mail-in thing or like right to the stadium, and there's what you get.
Yeah.
But as I'm a Marines fan. I even wear the old Orion's hat.
Yeah.
So I've showed these off before, but I'll show them off because I don't know if Dan mentioned, but I couldn't join earlier because my dad got admitted to the hospital earlier. But we were going to go to a show, and the actual suit actor for Ultraman was actually there, and I was going to get this one signed. And my dad actually went the day before, and he's signing 8x10s, and the guy's pretty cool. He's 81, doesn't look 81 at all, dresses up in like an Ultraman suit. He takes photos with you, and you can do the Ultraman pose, and he signs like really, really big, and I figured it'd look really cool on this. This one I was going to get signed for the show, for my show next month, and this one I was going to get signed for my own collection just because it's a cooler picture.
It is. On the first one, I would try and get silver pen.
That's what I was thinking. He looked like he signed in gold a lot. On the picture I saw, he had a silver pen, but
No,
for
I was
whatever
thinking
reason,
gold. Gold might look okay, but I think silver would be best.
yeah, I think silver would be better. Gold just seems like it'd be too dark. I mean, I don't have the best lighting, but just all that
Yeah.
like all the blue and everything in the background doesn't really look like it would work too well on that. Put that there for right now. This is a Sadahara O pen that I got in Akihabara from a very small store that did not fit in Akihabara, because if you've ever been there, you know it's all the new figurines and stuff. There's a very small corner store that the name's escaping me, but he had another thing. He had this that I bought, and then the guy, real cool, ran around the store basically grabbing everything Sadahara O that he had, and was just like shoving it in my face like here, here, here. I mean, I bought it also. It worked out. But pen's real cool. The ink's still in there, and like the casing, which probably doesn't work. Not gonna test it, but it's not gonna come up. But his autographs, you can kind of see it. It's like etched in there. And then yeah, I saw that was real cool. It was like $5, thanks to the yen for being really weak.
Right. I don't know if it was. I don't know if it's the camera, but is he batting lefty on the box?
I think it's a camera. Yeah, my camera's
Yeah,
mirrored.
yeah.
It's my phone through some server app thing. This is another record from the same store. Try to get to be a bit better. It's I think it's Home Run 700. I haven't played it, but from what I understand, I think it's the TV broadcast call of it, and then like a post-game interview. If I'm probably wrong, honestly, but I think that's what it was. And on the back,
is that the one with a nice blue baseball image on the disc itself?
I've not actually opened it. Let's see if it's able to be opened. I've actually never even tried. Yeah, blue.
Yeah, that one's a cool one.
So that's from the same store. That guy, when I say he was going through every like plastic tub he had, like that store had way more space than I pictured it ever having, because that was a very small store. And now, of course, I won't go back in the thing that it came out of, so I'll have to fix that later. Same store. This one on the back it says the Japan series. Yeah, there's an RBI, I guess. Taimuri, I think 2-run, home run, I think. So on the back, I believe this is all just if anybody wants a picture, I can actually scan it in later so you can look at it. But I think this is all broadcast audio from, I don't know what Japan series this is. But it cost $6 back in 1970 something, I can tell you that. Put that there. This one is for my personal collection. It is I keep the rubber band on here because it came that way, and it was kind of falling apart, but it is one of the original sales boxes for, I don't know what brand this is. I think it's Amada. Oh no, Yamakatsu. It says right here on the thing. I've never seen that. So it's for the Godzilla series. I'm a big Godzilla fan, and on the inside there's still two of the boxes and then one pack. This is just an empty pack. I do have some packs still sealed somewhere else on my shelf.
Maybe that guy on Twitter will buy that from you if you wanted to sell it.
Guy on Twitter?
What's it called when you I tagged
Oh
you.
yeah. I remember now.
I was looking for Godzilla stuff.
Yeah, when I'm selling at the non-sports show, everybody wants Godzilla stuff, and I'm kind of a bad businessman because I usually keep all the Godzilla stuff.
Because that's the stuff you like, right?
Yeah, I've liked them ever since I was like 5, so
Makes sense.
might as well keep it. This one, I don't know how well this is going to show up on here, but I got this. It's a Menko grab bag of sorts, and you're just gonna have to trust me that a C-3PO is. You can kind of see him right there, where my finger's pointing. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to really do that. But there's a C-3PO Menko in there. It just says a robot. I think Mike Groufrey has had that on here before. So I saw this, and this will probably go in my display case at the show just because I'm not a Star Wars fan. And I mean, I basically got it for that. I might keep it just because it's a sealed like Menko grab bag, and it kind of reminds me of the holiday bags that Topps did in like the 50s, I think it was, or the 60s, where it kind of looked like this. So got that. This is probably my only real like steal that I've gotten since I've started buying things. So this was listed, and I'm sure everybody's seen these on Yahoo auctions. The albums are always empty or like really dim. This one was just listed as baseball album, and I clicked on it. It was newly listed like 30 seconds before I saw it, and the description was like they're clearing out their attic or their house, and they're selling all their stuff or whatever. And I looked through it. I was like, oh, let me guess, it's all empty. They took the cards out. No, they not only did they keep all the cards in. I already took it out. I'll show in a second. But there was two Sadahara O cards in here, and I bought it solely on that because it was like $15 for all these cards. And then later I found out that they had double and triple and quadruple stuff the binder pages.
Nice. That's a 1976 album prize for home run trade-ins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thanks. I was about to ask.
So when I went back and saw they had double and triple stuffed all the pages, there's 1 O, 2 O's, 3, 4, 5, 6, O and Harimoto, O and Manager Nagashima, another one, more Harimotos, another Nagashima, and then just some other ones I haven't sleeved up just because I ran out of sleeves. I just got to get around to, and some of these are kind of too damaged to really care. But another Nagashima, more Harimoto. Which, when I saw his plaque at the Baseball Hall of Fame in Tokyo, I kind of forgot that he's inducted as a giant, which is one of the weirdest things to me. But apparently there's some issue with him and the fighters, which he should be inducted as.
Robert, do you know anything about that?
Kimigasa, another favorite player of mine. I don't know, the Hall of Fame's weird. There's a lot of players inducted as giants that I don't really understand why. I know Alex Ramirez, he's gotten one of the first foreigners most recent foreigners to get inducted. He's in as a member of the Bay Stars, but he was with the Swallows and Giants as a player, and he was an okay manager with Yokohama, so I don't really understand why he's in as a Bay Star.
Did he win a championship with Yokohama?
As a manager, he took them to the Japan Series. He ended up losing to the Hawks, I believe. I think that was 2017, maybe 2016. So it's, I mean, he got his like 2000th career NPB hit with them. That's about the only big thing that happened. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm not real certain what's going on there. This I got for my show, but it's the wrestling, and it's all the I guess Japanese, All Japan, New Japan entrance music for a lot of the wrestlers. It's backwards, but at the top, Stan Hansen, Bruiser Brody, Harley Race, Hulk Hogan down there, Inoki, Fujinami, Andre the Giant, Abdul the Butcher. So I saw this in Jimbocho actually in Tokyo, and it was like $3, which kind of shocked me because Jimbocho's not really cheap. That entire district is kind of expensive.
I love walking around Jimbocho and all the bookshops, though.
Oh, you can spend like days in there, honestly, if you didn't have to worry about anything else. It's so cool. And the stores are really cool because you can go in and think it's a small store, and then you find that there's a hallway that's just covered in books, and you really like you can't even see it from a certain angle, and you go there and you just get lost. And then you go one aisle too deep, and you find out you're in the adult section now, and then you got to backpedal out.
All right. I have run in.
Can you show that pen that you had, the first item? Okay. Let me see. Oh, okay, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I have a box of those. That's
cool.
There's a couple of different ones. So, that's okay, because yours is backwards. Yeah, I have a box of 5 of those. And
are they all like different pictures on there, or is it like different
No, it's the
Giants
same.
players? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it came in a in the packaging thing. Yeah, because I had a different one at another time, so I wasn't sure if that was the same one. Yeah.
I should probably get like the ink's in there. It's not in the pen. It's in a little vial. And realistically, I should probably just throw the vials out because I guess they're only a little bit away from probably leaking out. But I'll get around to it later. This is not exactly Menko, but this was another interesting find similar to the Calby thing. It just said baseball album and it was $5. So I said, let me guess, empty baseball album. And no, I saw it was filled with modern cards. But when I saw the years, I was like, okay, either Ichiro or Matsui's in there. And lo and behold,
1993 BBM.
no, I'm not that lucky. I did, however, get 96 BBM with one of the coolest pictures. I think, just in the suit. The lighting one would like to work with me here. Another 95 liters. This one, a 99 Calby. And then more BBM 96. So I don't go out of my way to get Ichiro, but I know that like if I really wanted to unload these real quick, I could probably just do it extremely fast. BBM Ichiro's actually going up in value, surprisingly. Because a couple years ago, I was trying to preach like, hey, buy his Japanese cards, and everybody was like, no, don't do that. That's a clown move, even though, they're some of the coolest cards.
He actually sold a large lot of his cards to somebody on Twitter.
Nice. This one I bought just for the sake of it's another modern thing. It's yet another NPB card game, and anyone that's gotten the modern cards knows there's quite a few. There's the 90s sets, where the Nomo card's at. There was that card game. There was Dream Order, which is a Konami one, which I think is still going on. And then there's this one that came out while I was there. I was in Mint in Saitama on release day, and I thought Roki Sasaki would be in here because Marine starter set. He's not. He's not even in the set. He's not in the booster packs or anything, so that mildly annoyed me. Because, I mean, let's be real, this card game is probably not going to last longer than another year at most, because there's too many card games in the Japanese market, honestly. And then just some autographs that I got in Mint Saitama and Mint Chiba. These are mainly OBs. They have Calbys, but like Michio Arato, he was a home run hitter in the 70s and 80s for Chiba, and being a Marines fan, I ended up buying. I have a couple of his autograph, but it helps that he's pretty cheap. I don't know much about this guy, but I planned in there and spent. The plan was to spend 10,000 yen, and I had 800 yen left to spend, so 800 yen Blue Wave autograph. Another good former old player for the Marines, Sotoku Yagasawa. He had pretty good stats. This one, Ko Matsukawa, piece of his bat. I don't have too many of the modern memorabilia pieces. I got this one because if you guys ever heard of Roki Sasaki, 2 years ago he threw his perfect game, and no, this is Koki Yamaguchi. I'm sorry, he's a first baseman. I thought it was the Matsukawa one. Koki Yamaguchi's a first baseman for the Marines, and he's really, really clutch. Takashi Ogino, bat barrel, just because I don't own any bat barrels, and why not? I think they actually had a sale on this one. It was 22 out of 33, and piece of bat barrel. And then here's Ko Matsukawa. So yeah, the big thing with him was he called the perfect game for Roki, like 3 days after he graduated high school. So he was like 18 calling a perfect game. His career hasn't panned out to be too much after that. He was Sasaki's personal catcher for a little bit after that, and then now they went right back to their regular catcher, Toshiya Sato. But I just wanted to get that, in case he does break out and become, the next catcher for the Marines or whatever. But I just wanted to get that because it was cheap enough. And then I got one more. This is Shunsuke Watanabe, who was basically the ace of the Marines pitching staff from the 2000s and early 2010s, and his whole thing was he was a submarine pitcher. And, like, he's got the record for the lowest release point, because during games he would actually, like, scrape up his knuckles on the dirt and on the chalk, because he pitched so low, his knuckles would get bloody. And he pitched until he was about in his late 30s, and he tried to go to the U.S. in his 40s in like independent ball. Didn't work out too well for him, but he's like a really expensive autograph most of the time, and Mint Chiba actually had it for cheap. And I had a bit of an adventure buying this one because normally when I go there and they have something in the display case, I just take a picture of it and show it to the sales clerk, and he kind of understands I want to buy this. The sales clerk there did not understand that I wanted to buy this, and he kept looking at the picture and saying, "Cool, cool, nice, nice, cool." And then I had to call someone else, another employee over, and we were able, through the power of hand signs and me pulling my money out, understand that I was wanting to buy this. And my Japanese is not amazing, but I have a problem where it just completely escapes my brain when I'm talking to a stranger. When I'm talking to my friends there, I can talk to them just fine, but when I'm trying to do anything, like a store or a restaurant, I'm like, duh.
Don't you use an app?
I do, but like, I find out that even if I'm using like Google or Deep TL, which is an AI-based app, it somehow creates more problems than just pointing half the time.
Okay.
Because like I found a phone on the ground this year, and I went to go hand it to the police station, and we were using the translation app, and it was kind of going sideways, and I kind of thought they were thinking that I stole the phone. Like it was just going all over the place. So this time I just tried to, take a picture and point, and about 10 minutes later I got my card, which that was kind of ridiculous. But other than that, I don't really have anything new. Everything in the boxes and shelves behind me I've already showed, and yeah, that's usually going to go out for the non-sports show at the end of October.
Alrighty. Thank you, sir. Ryan, you there?
Yep, I'm back.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. You ready?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, just a couple more items.
Okay.
Yeah, Robert had mentioned clay Menko, and so here's a
What the?
clay Sumo Menko, and then he'd mentioned lead. Here's one from the late 1900s, a sumo wrestler.
Wow.
So it's really heavy, just pretty much solid lead on that one.
I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, those are cool. So yeah, and then a couple items, just obviously super recent. The Calbee chips are out with their baseball cards in there. I haven't actually opened any of these yet this year, so I thought I'd open one of those.
Did you just buy those?
Yeah, a couple weeks ago, and then Bandai has these deforme cards. It's kind of like caricature cards.
Yeah. There's
a Kaki no Tane, and they have these baseball cards attached to them. They're like caricature cards. So you've got, let's see, I don't know if there we go. There you got that's better. There, you can see they're metallic gold foil. This one's so those are out in stores now. You can pick them up a variety of different places. So I can open those up at the end. But I just got a couple more items. I was at the antique market in Tokyo at the International Forum there, and I was able to pick up this
gold, right?
sheet. Yeah, that's gold gilded. So that's I was able to pick this up. I think that's Moonlight Mask.
Yeah,
I think you're right.
What's interesting though is if you look on the back, there's two different actually sets on this sheet. You can see there on the right and the left. It looks like some.
I've never seen two different sets on.
Yeah, I couldn't find an exact match, at least on the sumo side. I don't know if those look familiar on the Japanese baseball side of what manufacturer this might be. But
I'm not sure.
Yeah, but you can see, but certainly the gold ink is really neat. I think I picked this up for about 2,000 yen, so $15 or so. Picked that up, and then picked up this 1950s Kagome box. It's if you've been searching on Yahoo Japan, this one's been on there for a while, but it's still got the original string wrapped around it, and and it's non-sport, so not obviously baseball or sumo. And I try to do too much here, but you can see comes with these cards there, and I don't know what anime that's from, but kind of neat thing is it's got the gold gilding as well. You can kind of see there.
I like that. Nice.
Yeah. So a little bit there, and that's really kind of everything I've picked up while I've been here. But yeah, I don't know if for those of you like Kaki no Tane, these baseball cards are pretty. You can get these for about 150, 160 yen. So I don't. And there's 36 different cards in this set. So yeah, kind of what you can get now. And then the Calbee cards, I think they come 2 per pack. And Calbee, a lot of people I don't like Calbee. I mean, they're pretty bland as far as the design style. But sparkle.
Oh, I like the dots.
Yeah, and the sparkle dots there. And then here on the carp. Not familiar with baseball as much, but see the back there. And the back of that one. So yeah, so those are out in stores. Typically when I swing by a convenience store, I'll check to see if they have any, and I'll buy a couple bags.
Oh, he's on your adopted team, right? Isn't
What's
Cebu's your adopted team?
Yeah,
right?
yeah, we're at the home team. I haven't been to a game yet. Definitely want to go, but
Sleeve
yeah.
that card because he's made it clear that he wants to go to MLB, but whether or not he will, I don't know if they'll post them.
Yeah.
But when they get posted, you can usually just, if you don't want it, just throw it up on eBay for like $20 and it'll
Somebody will
sell
buy it.
all day.
Yeah. Yeah. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah. So again, don't follow baseball too much, but those are the cards you can find now in stores here. And that's all I have this month. I'll certainly have a lot more as I open up other things throughout the month.
All right, Robert or Jared, do you guys have anything more you want to share?
Got a couple small ones I could share.
Okay.
I posted this one earlier, found in a stack that I wasn't exactly expecting to find, and glad to get that off my want list for quite a while.
Not expecting to find that.
Yeah, I just had a sort of junk pile of those stamp cards that I hadn't gotten around to yet, and
Okay.
it was in there.
Right cheek or left cheek? Which one? Okay.
And I don't think we met up since I had my amazing Menko day where I made some great finds, but this again was
Wow.
one of the cards I had found, a massive lot of non-baseball cards.
My gosh. I really want to punch you now.
Wow, that is really cool.
And that's the JCM 126, the 1951 U.S. All-Star. This is DiMaggio's final baseball card from his playing days, because after the tour, he came back and announced his retirement. So thought that was pretty cool.
If I were to grade stuff, I would grade that one.
Is that the one you had in Heritage?
This is the other one.
Yeah, I meant that.
It was a really good day for my Menko cards that day. But yes, one went to Heritage.
Did you see the Williams that just sold last night?
No, how'd that go?
Different Ted Williams, 21,000.
Wow.
And it was the Mile High auction.
Yeah, mine didn't get that high.
Yeah, but still, yeah.
And shared on Facebook earlier that I collect home run tickets, and this one I sent off to Beckett for fear that they would follow PSA and stop grading tickets with stamp dates on them. So
When did you hear that? I never heard.
Yeah, evidently PSA was saying that I guess stamp dates could be altered or added or changed, and so they were going for, instead of the plain ink dates, they wanted just the factory dates instead.
PSA.
Yeah. But I figure with it being O's last home run card, I should probably, protect it and authenticate it before. they changed their mind.
Well, I know you have lots of tickets. Were you gonna try and slap some of those too, or just that one?
I have a few of his slabs. I was just going for like the ones that would be worth it to slab. So
Okay.
I like this one because I had Beckett put the details on it. This was the '84 All-Star game, but right beforehand, there's a nice YouTube video of it. O and Hank Aaron had their second home run derby. And Aaron hit, I think, 4 home runs, and O hit only 2. And so Aaron won the second also, as well as the first. And then any of his 1960 home run tickets, I try to get protected also. Put him up to, I think, 71 home run tickets so far.
I was just going to ask how
Still
many.
a ways to go.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, that sounds like my friend who's getting every Carlton Fisk game ticket. He's like, I think Fisk played, I don't know how many games, like let's say 3,000. He needs like 70 tickets. He needs like 70 left.
Wow,
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a ton.
that's crazy.
Okay, Robert, you have anything else you want to share?
Not much. Earlier Mike showed that crayon, and I mentioned there was another one. I don't have it here, but I did have a box that they actually came in.
Oh, this is the box that came in. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
empty box. Some of the old Menko cards came in boxes similar to this, but yeah, I don't know how many sets were in here, but yeah, this original box.
That's cool.
And yeah, the other Mike was showing the. Actually, I never even opened it up before. I didn't know the O pen had the ink separated from the box.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, this was because I had this. This is this. There was 5 sets in here.
Wow.
Oh, cool.
I don't know if they gave it. This was given to the store or something, and then they handed them out. But it looks like it's some kind of prize for the magazine. I don't know. I have junk all over the place here. Piles of bromides and things I got to go through. And
Robert, when's your next auction going to start?
actually working on it now, and hopefully there's sometime later next month or early November, but we'll have to see how it goes.
Okay. Well, if we meet up in the middle of October, maybe you have an update then.
Yeah, I'll have to see how it goes, but hopefully pretty soon.
All right. Well, guys, I appreciate you all joining me. It's always good to meet up with you guys, especially after 4 or 5 months. And Ryan, I hope your move went smoothly. I mean, Ryan's in Japan now.
Yeah, it did. Definitely did.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get there in December. So,
Well, hopefully you guys could meet again.
Yeah.
when it's not hot.
Yeah, if you make your way, just let me know. Hopefully,
Yeah, I
we can
will definitely. Yeah.
All right, guys. So let's plan for probably mid to late October. Sound good?
Okay.
All right, yeah, let me
Yeah,
know.
thank you for joining us too on the chat.
Oh yeah. We had a lot of people today. I saw it was up to 7 or 8 people. That's a record.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
So hopefully
great.
we can have more people next time. All right, guys. Appreciate
All right.
everybody joining.
All right, thanks a lot.
Guests and fans. Go ahead. Sorry. Oh, okay. Sorry, Robert. I thought you had said something.
No, I was just thinking. Everyone.
All right, guys. We will try and get together next month in mid to late October. Okay.
All right, take care.
Everybody,
Bye-bye.
thanks.
Take care.